Hello and welcome to Beardicus Plays. My name is Beardicus and today I am playing Earthbound. And it seems that we've been cornered by a familiar face.
Hey, yes, you're just here to bother me, aren't you? You could call me Master Pokey, since Mr. Carpenter made me an important person in happyism. You should join us, but I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not gonna fight you. But these guys will. Later, potato. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Okay, so this is Spiteful Crow. I'm gonna take him out first so that he can't steal anything from me. Not to mention the painters themselves really can't do much to me. They do like, what, 3 damage? So anyway, I don't know why I said anyway. But here we are, Earthbound. It's been a few days since I last played this. Now you might be wondering, but if it's been a few days, but you started out in the cabin, how could it have been a few days? It's simple. Not only do Wii U Virtual Console games have save states, but if you quit a game by the home menu, and then you go over here to close software, it saves where you are so that the next time you play it, it just picks up from where you left off, and that's actually what I did. So, it's a really convenient little thing you can do. Beyond that, I wanted to, I don't know what I wanted to do. I guess I just wanted to play this some more. So, we are going to, in this episode, hopefully at least. No, man, for a fat kid, Pokey is really fast. In this episode, I want to save Paula by the end of it, but I can't guarantee that'll happen. But I mean, probably, because we're here, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. But I don't know, because I haven't done this in a while, so I don't remember how long it takes. Depends on how well, I was gonna say it depends on how well I do in the church, but considering I can basically just brush off, paintbrush. Considering I can basically just paintbrush off these guys' attacks, I don't think I really have to worry. But whatever. Let's head in. So this is basically a Kkk meeting, so it's a little uncomfortable. Blue. Oh, you'd like to be one of us? Then give up what you're doing and go meet the great Mr. Carpenter as soon as possible. I actually recently saw a post on Reddit about the Kkk, which is a little weird, but basically it was how a former Kkk leader was talking about how one how one black reverend guy at a church managed to beat him, basically, without ever really doing anything. Because what happened was every time the Kkk guy would try and mess with him, the Reverend would just kind of brush it off. And it would make the Kkk guy really angry because he didn't know what to do. So one story was how the guy set up like a burning cross on the Reverend's lawn, and all he said was, and his reaction was basically, do you guys want any marshmallows for your barbecue over there? And it like, how do you respond to that? But then the last thing, the main story was the Kkk had followed him into a restaurant. They followed him into a restaurant where he was eating some chicken, and they said, anything you do to that chicken, we're gonna do to you, like, 10 times over. So the Reverend picked up the chicken and just kissed it. And everyone in the restaurant, including the KKK members, started laughing at that. So the leader, except the leader, obviously. So he made everyone leave, and everyone was just laughing. And then apparently after he left the KKK, he actually became really good friends with that preacher, reverend guy. I don't know what the word, what word he actually was. Like, what his actual job was. But anyway, so that's enough stories about that. Blue, I'll stand somewhere else. But it was actually really interesting. So, maybe I'll, if I can find the post, maybe I'll link it in the description. Green. Oops, that's not it. I'm still new at this. Hey, skip sandwich. I don't want it. Blue. Hey you, anti-blue boy. You're getting on my nerves. I'm very anti-blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die. I'm gonna keep making that joke. You better hope that I save Paul in this episode, because until I save her, I'm gonna make that joke every episode. This episode's not very long, though. It is actually very short. So, considering how close I am to saving Paula, I don't think you really have to worry about this lasting too long. Blue. I'm trying to learn how to whistle. I heard that whistling makes one smile. I'll practice over there. Blue. You strange unmasked fellow, don't go to heaven. Oh, wow, that's either a really nice thing to say or a really mean thing to say, because he's either telling me to go to hell or he's telling me to not die. So, I mean, also, that last guy, I never thought of this before, but he said that he's heard that whistling makes you smile, right? Whistling is hard. Okay, well, before he said that whistling makes you smile, is that a reference to Paula's mom? Who was talking about how whistling makes her smile all the while or something like that? I never noticed that before. Blue, you can't be happy unless you know happyism. God, you guys are weird. Your outfit. The color is wicked. In the good way? Like wicked cool? Why would a person who's not blue be here? I thought I could fight some. I can fight this guy, right? This should wake you up. Well, I mean, I guess being screamed at in the face like that would wake a person up pretty well, pretty effectively. But yeah, so I think that's everyone I can fight. What? Dude, you're holding up the weird ritualistic walking in circles. Yeah! I screamed because I don't know what else to do. I've been there, buddy. Been there. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a happy and peaceful society. Will you be my right-hand assistant? Yes. You fool! I have drawn you into my trap. It was a very well-laid trap. Carpenter's lightning was reflected by the Franklin badge. Why would you do that? The Franklin, whatever. I don't know if I've ever said yes to that question before. What? That is the least logical. That was the least logical series of turns that you possibly could have used. I deflected the lightning, and he immediately used more lightning. And then he healed the damage on the first turn. I don't know, I'm confused. Oh, I should do that too. I forgot that I have a shield. Except, does he even attack? Whatever. Yes, he does. What was I saying before that though? Okay, if you say no, that you won't be his right-hand man, his response is, well, if you won't be my right-hand man, how about my left? And then you start the fight. But yeah, so it doesn't matter what you say. You have to fight him. Because that's what you do with bosses in video games. You fight them. Hey, I leveled up. Okay, so now oh no. I have a full inventory, don't I? Do you see the money statue behind me? Since I got this statue, I should have pointed this out, but that's the statue from On It. Liar Exaggerate. Liar Exaggerate dug it up at the beginning of the game, and I looked at it. Also, I mentioned that when I was a kid, I always read it as Exaggerate, and apparently I'm still in the habit of saying that. Since I got the statue, I've been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me, if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Paul is being held. Take the key and go. Your backpack is full. You should take this even if you need to throw away one of your items. Nah, Paul will be fine. I guess I'll eat a croissant. Yay. Please forgive me if you can. No! Anyway, I just wanted to see if you said something different. Okay. So you're the boy that you went after Mr. Carpenter, and you're awesome. Okay, so, in what has to be one of the fastest cult disbandings since that Kool-Aid incident, this place is empty. Is it okay to make jokes about mass cult suicides? I'm not. I don't think it is, but it's a little late for that. That ship has sailed. It looks like almost everyone woke up and left. There are only 3 people remaining. I don't want to stay. I'll get out of here. Well, 3 people? What do you mean 3 people? There are 3 of you in here, plus the guy in the next room and Carpenter. There are 5 people. Another skip sandwich. Actually, it's the same skip sandwich. Sorry about everything. Let's be buddies. Nah, I don't know you. I don't know you well enough to be your friend.
What a horrible nightmare. I somehow woke up. Ness, let's be friends again. Please answer me. I promise to be good, okay? Psych! See ya, sucker!
In the Japanese version, he actually says, please forgive me. He says something like, please forgive me. Why won't you answer? And, the whole reason he's evil is because you didn't respond or something. Because Ness is a silent protagonist. Yada yada yada. Okay, so we're gonna go save Paula. And it's only been like 10 minutes. Wow. We're gonna go save Paula. And then we're going to... Okay, so I guess you were gonna find out about this sooner or later. But from Happy Happy Village, if you go to the east, you can go to Lilliput Steps. No, I don't want the cookie. You can go to Lilliput Steps, which is the second Your Sanctuary location. But the thing is... Oh, well, I don't mean to make you feel bad, Paul. I was gonna lie and say no. I did it again. I'm just making you feel terrible, aren't I? She actually says the same thing regardless of what you say. You're just like I imagined you would be. I'm sure that some people in Tucson are worried about me. Getting back there may be dangerous, but we can do it if we combine our strength. I'm able to use a little psychic power that's actually kind of deadly. Let's head back to Tucson. So she has a teddy bear which will absorb some attacks for her, which is pretty cool. But what's even better is that now I have a whole extra inventory. So I think I have 14 extra spaces, right? It's 1, 3, 4, yeah, 14. So that's convenient. The downside is that she's level 1. And even in the late game, she doesn't exactly... Oh. I thought the game froze. Even in the late game, Paula doesn't have great defense, so right now she's basically a piece of paper. She's a tissue. A damp tissue, and I'm trying to get it all the way back to Tucson without it ripping. Was I saying something before I went off on that tangent? I don't even know if that was a tangent. Hey, I got a cookie! Yay. Okay, so this part of the game, I have to go back through Peaceful Rest Valley, escorting Paula, because she's, well, she does do something. She helps a bit. Oh yeah, I was talking about Lilliput steps, so let's finish at that topic first. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, well, now that we're done with talking about that, we can go back to talking about Peaceful Rest Valley. So, I have to go back through there, and this part of the game is either going to really level up Paula, or she's gonna die immediately, and that's gonna suck if that happens. But hopefully I can keep her alive. The Holmes hat. I just couldn't wear the Holmes hat. Okay, I'm gonna have to check how much defense the ribbon gives her. Because because the hard hat might be better for her. Must be equipped, should be worn when searching or while you're at a construction site. That is good advice. Let's see, so this is plus 20, right? 12, yeah, so that's plus 20. And then Ness here has plus 15. Okay, so the ribbon is actually better than the hard hat. That's weird. How? Huh. Do I have anything else I want to sell? That would help with my full inventory. Yeah, let's get rid of the cookie. $3. Nice. Okay, I will also save, so let's hold on to $1. It's 2, 5, 1, 9. There we go. And save. Saved. Safe. Okay, so the reason I'm not doing the Lilliput steps right now is because you don't have to do... How many... There are 8 your sanctuaries. You don't have to do them all in order, and I never do. But Paula's way too low level to go in there right now. She'll get demolished. And, sometimes it's kind of fun to come back here later and just destroy everything by walking into them, you know? But, yeah. So, I usually skip the second and third ones and come back for them later. I thought I was somewhere. Oh, that's really not good. This is not good. This is kind of the opposite of good. Okay, I could either try running away, or I could say, screw it, and do the opposite of doing that. So let's do that. Ah! So much damage! Okay, so he didn't get hit. Okay. Teddy bear took a hit. That's what the teddy bears are for. Cool. Okay. Let's, Ness! Okay, at least they're targeting the teddy bear. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Not enough. Oh my. Okay, you can just defend then. Ha! Joke's on you. Because she's not gonna be attacking anymore, so she doesn't need offense. Okay, he needed offense. Also, Paula does need defense. So, I guess joke's on me. Okay, well, that teddy bear didn't last very long. But 311 experience. It's got to be at least 2 levels up for Paula. Okay, there's 1. Should not get anything. Hey, at least you got 2 HP in that level up. 4 PP. PK Fire. Okay, offense by 3. That's decent. Guts by 3. IQ. Luck. Come on, I want some good HP. Please. Okay. Paula never gets good HP up. Like I said, even at the end of the game, she's still... Come on. Even at the end of the game, she's still pretty, still pretty pathetic in terms of HP and defense in general. Ah! Oh man, 17, and that was to Ness. I bet he could one-shot Paula. So she's gonna start defending. Yes! That was convenient. Something that so I've brought up multiple times during this playthrough. The rolling, the way the HP display rolls when you get hit, so it helps you stay alive for longer. What I've never mentioned is that if you defend... Wait. If you defend, your HP thing goes down slower. Oh, there. Now she gets decent HP. So I thought your HP went down slower if you defended, but that might only be in Mother 3. Both of them alive. So Paula is now level 6. 7. Even better. And there's a butterfly. So if we're not full health, I can heal us. But we are, so we don't have to bother. Wasn't there something out here that I was gonna... Yes, there's a travel charm somewhere, right? But it's not over here. Travel charm is in the middle area, right? If memory serves. Wow, 2 trees up there? Oh, and a thingy. Nah, it's too far away. I'm sure whatever's in there is not important to me in any way, shape, or form. And it would be a waste of my time to go and get it, hopefully. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. I believe I already went that way. Oh, no. Okay, we can just fight the tree. That's fine. I don't mind fighting the tree, but I'd really rather not fight the tree and something else. Because that's when things get a little out of control. Man. It's like Paula needs a lot more HP. Oh, actually, speaking of that, there is a cheat in this game that lets you get massive amounts of stat ups. I don't think I'm gonna do it because it's cheating, but maybe. I mean, no guarantees one way or the other. But in the late game, you can, there's an item called Rock Candy, and when you use it, it increases 1 stat at random. But if you have your inventory, what's the word? Organized in a specific way. I don't exactly remember how it has to be organized, but if you have sugar, and I think the sugar has to be the last thing in your inventory, but if you have sugar in your inventory, the rock candy will actually upgrade 2 stats, and it won't go away. You will only use the sugar. So that's, so you can use it over and over and over as long as you have multiple sugars. And you will just get absurd amounts of health. So, Or, stats. Not just health. Stats in general. Did I? I haven't... Okay, so I've used one life up, which means I can heal both of them again. And still have full stats. So I think Paula's pretty much safe in terms of making it back to Tucson, because at this point her stats have gone up enough that she could probably survive 1 or 2 hits. And well, I mean, obviously she can survive 1 or 2 hits. She's gotten hit multiple times. But she can survive enough hits now that I shouldn't have to worry about her. Yeah, see, only 2 damage? Pfiff. Piffed. As long as I think the only way, and I realize that by saying this, I'm basically guaranteeing that it's gonna happen. But I'm pretty sure the only way that she'll really die at this point is, if I fight a rambling evil mushroom, and then it plants a mushroom on Ness's head, and Ness in a confused state hits Paula and one-shots her. I think that's really the only way that she could die. And then it's only like, what, $100 to fix her? I could take care of that. I knew. Well, that was a wasted turn. So, the problem when you get a new character is that they start out at level 1, but the good thing is that Ness is so strong, and later when I get Jeff and Pooh, the rest, my team in general will be so strong that I can power level them pretty effectively. But, yeah, so I've never done that rock candy glitch, but honestly, I do kind of want to, so maybe I will. Who knows? Okay, so there's the mushroom. So if I'm gonna die, it's gonna be right now. But I'm gonna go for this anyway. And let's see, what do I have to do? I promised that one guy that I wouldn't forget to visit him after I saved Paula, so I'll do that. Oh, I also wanted to say that the first time, actually the first like couple of times that I played this game, I never realized how useful PSI, the psychic attacks, were. So when I first got Paula, I was basically having her attack throughout the entire game, and she was completely useless. I'm gonna take a quick detour, tell Paula's parents that she's okay. Yahoo, I knew it! You saved Paula! I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power and your great courage will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade Band-Aid. Oh, that rhymes! I know, I'll call it a Hand-Aid! There's some free advertising for Band-Aid. Did you meet Dad? He's sorry that he suspected Mr. Everdread of Berglund Park. Yes, we've both met Paula's dad at one point or another. I'm pretty sure that Paula met her father. Oh, Paula. Ness, thank you so much. You must be the boy who will save the world, like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you'd be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. And 3, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the 3 of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula. Don't worry, I won't cry anymore. Also, I believe she has a teddy bear up in her room. But you know what? I'm not gonna make her bring her stuffed animal along. That's mean. That's her stuffed animal, and it's gonna get destroyed on the journey, and I don't know. It doesn't feel right to let that happen. Hippie! Hello, Ness? Everdread is looking for you. He's got something for you. What else was I gonna say? Okay, so, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, so I guess I didn't actually have to remember to see Everdread because the game was gonna tell me to do it anyway. And, do I have to go to the department store? Poe's fully equipped her now, right? No, she needs something on her body. Which is weird because I gave her a travel charm. I guess I forgot to equip it. There we go. Okay. Took a little while there. It's a good thing. It's a good thing I don't have a lot of fans because... Any fans, I should say. Because if I did, a lot of people would have been mad at me for not equipping that. I was going to ask you to be my partner, but I know you'll refuse. It's written all over your face. If you accepted, I was going to give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money now anyway. Let me give you this to you. That is the... What? Look, Look. This is an RPG for the SNES, so... I get that the writing is going to be stilted and awkward, but that conversation, can we just... I'm going to reword it, and I'm going to show you why it's it's poorly written. Hey, you want to be my partner? Never mind, don't bother answering. Had you said yes, I was going to give you this thing. You know what? I'm going to give it to you anyway. You just... It didn't make any sense. You should have at least offered... Okay, you want to know how it should have been written? Oh, Ness, you saved Paula. I don't suppose you'd want to be my partner. No? Fine. Well, here, I can't keep this money anyway, so why don't you just take it and get out of here? There, see? That was off the top of my head. That was completely off the cuff. And it was way more organic than this conversation. Anyway, back to the game. It's $10,000. Use the money any way you like. You cannot refuse my generosity. Just accept it. Now I plan on looking for the evil Mani Mani statue. That liar exaggerate. I almost called Margaret again. That liar exaggerate. Unearthed and on it. I'll see you at another time in another space. Paula got the wad of bills. So, oh, shoot. I was gonna... I was gonna make a joke. I don't know how to word it, so I'm just gonna tell you what the joke was gonna be. And then you guys can make your own joke. It's a DIY joke. Do it yourself. So, the joke was going to be... Oh, wait. I forgot. I gotta do something. Hey, you came up with a Paula. Then you deserve a present, playboy. Here's a backstage pass. You can get into our shows with this. Thanks, Luigi. Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here. So, thank you so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, you can hit the subscribe button. You want to watch other episodes? Just watch other episodes. You don't need my permission for it. Until next time, keep being awesome. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.